Picture a river right after a storm. Mud is churning, branches are spinning in the current, foam is hissing along the surface. You lean closer, trying to spot a patch of calm water, but the more you stare directly at the turbulence, the more chaotic and overwhelming it feels. Then a simple shift in perspective lands. You are not the river. You are the riverbank, solid, steady, simply watching the water pass by. What if your mind works the exact same way? Your thoughts, your emotions, your body sensations, your to-do lists, your plans, your worries, all of that is the river. Sometimes it's calm, sometimes it's turbulent. But you, at your deepest core, are the awareness that simply notices the flow. So much of our exhausting pursuit of inner peace is an attempt to fix the river's current. We try to edit our thoughts, out-argue our anxiety, or command our feelings to behave differently. It's like trying to iron the surface of water, a futile and frustrating effort. Many who arrive at peace beyond thought are tired of that fight. They've tried reframing, positive affirmations, even sincere prayer, desperately trying to rearrange the content of their minds. And yet, they still feel noisy and unsettled inside. Here is the pivot. Here is the shift that changes everything. Peace isn't found primarily in your thoughts. It's found beneath them. It is the quiet, inherent clarity of awareness itself, which is always here whether your mind is calm or chaotic. The invitation isn't to dam the river. It's simply to remember the riverbank. This practice is about learning how to sense that steady ground, how to rest there, and eventually, how to live from it, so that peace becomes less like a peak state you have to chase and more like a home you can always return to. To find this peace, we first need to recognize the nature of pure awareness itself. Think of awareness as the open sky. Your thoughts, emotions, and sensations are like weather systems passing through that sky. Sometimes the weather is wild and stormy. Sometimes it's beautiful and clear. But through it all, the sky itself remains vast, unchanged, and always available. What are the core qualities of this awareness, this inner sky? First, it is still and silent. Awareness itself doesn't comment, it doesn't judge, it doesn't narrate. It is the quiet background in which all the commentary appears. Peace naturally grows as you learn to attune to that inherent quiet. Second, it is spacious and open. Awareness has no edges, no boundaries. It can hold your grief and your joy, your fear and your faith, without being any of them. Pain can arise in awareness. Awareness itself is never in pain. Third, it is ever present. It exists only now. Thoughts constantly time travel to the past or the future, but awareness lives only in this present moment. Every single time you gently bring your attention back to the reality of now, you are touching awareness. Fourth, it is impersonal and unchanging. Thoughts like my anger or my worry feel deeply personal and constantly shifting, but the awareness that notices them is steady. It is the very same witnessing presence that noticed your thoughts when you were a child that notices them today. Fifth, it is knowing, but it's not thinking. Awareness is the light by which everything is known. It doesn't need to analyze, it simply, directly knows. And finally, awareness is the closest thing to your true nature. Many contemplative traditions point to this profound truth. Beneath all your roles, opinions, and stories, there is a living, silent presence. The very image of God within you, the inner sanctuary where we meet the divine beyond all our concepts. When your sense of identity begins to shift from identifying with the storm of thoughts to identifying with the sky of awareness, a deep, unshakable peace becomes available. Suffering often comes when the sky forgets it's the sky and believes it is the storm. Remembering you are the sky doesn't magically erase the clouds, but it completely reframes them. So how do we access this? You cannot think your way into awareness. You simply notice it, and then you learn to rest there. These practices gently shift your attention from the content of your mind, what's happening, to the context, the knowing presence it's happening in. First, deepen your present moment anchors. Start with a familiar practice like feeling your breath or the weight of your hands. Now take one subtle step back in your attention. Notice the knowing of that sensation. Can you sense the silent presence within you that is aware of the breath, aware of your hands, aware of the sounds in the room? Try to rest your attention in that knowing, not just on the object being known. You are feeling awareness, noticing that subtle, quiet sense of I am here. Second, use inquiry. When a strong thought or feeling appears, gently ask yourself internally, who is aware of this? Or what is it that knows this feeling? Don't search for an answer in words. Just let the question turn your attention around, away from the thought and back toward the feel of awareness itself. Rest there for a few breaths. Third, notice the gaps between thoughts. As you watch the stream of your thoughts, you'll naturally catch brief pauses, little openings where, for a moment, no thought is running. Don't try to chase them or hold on to them. Simply notice when they appear and relax into that space. Feel the calm background that remains when one thought ends and before the next one begins. In those gaps, you are touching the riverbank. Fourth, practice open monitoring. Instead of focusing intently on one thing, like the breath, allow your awareness to widen. Let everything come and go in your attention. Sounds, sensations, feelings, thoughts, all appearing and fading inside a wide, easy field of awareness. Don't fixate on any one item. Just be the open space that holds it all, without preference. Fifth, drop the storyline. Catch your mind when it starts narrating, judging the present, predicting the future, replaying the past. Gently, deliberately, set the story down. Return to the raw data of this moment. The physical tightness in your chest, the hum of the refrigerator, the color of the wall. Just rest in what is, without the commentary, for 20 or 30 seconds. Repeat this often. And sixth, rest as awareness. This is a subtle identity shift. Instead of thinking, I am anxious, try framing it internally as anxiety is arising in awareness. Let your experiences come and go in you, the spacious field, rather than as you. Your body might feel the waves of emotion, but the deep ocean beneath remains still. When you begin to live more from this place of awareness rather than being swept away by the mental weather, peace stops being such a fragile, fleeting state. Your reactivity reduces. Thoughts and feelings still arise, but you are no longer fused to them. A space appears between the stimulus and your response. You can pause. You can choose. Acceptance of what is grows naturally. Awareness doesn't argue with reality. From this place of acceptance, you can act wisely instead of fighting the moment and exhausting yourself. The ego softens, the inner critic, the need to control, the constant comparison. These things run on identification with thought. From the perspective of awareness, their megaphone shrinks. You see thoughts as thoughts, not as ultimate truth. You gain access to intuition and wisdom. As you quiet the mental noise, subtler forms of guidance can be felt. A sense of the right next step, a gentle nudge, a quiet no. You develop real resilience. When your sense of well-being isn't pinned to having perfect circumstances or only good thoughts, life can wobble and you won't collapse. Your anchor is deeper than the waves, and your connection expands. From the riverbank, you start to sense the same quiet aliveness in others. Compassion deepens. Your felt connection to God becomes less conceptual, more immediate. Living from awareness isn't about achieving a 24/7 trance state. It's simply about knowing where your true home is and returning there again and again especially when the river of life runs high. You can thread brief returning to the riverbank moments throughout your day. Try the transition anchor. Between tasks, take one conscious breath. Name what's here. Tight chest, planning mind. Then shift your attention to the sense of being aware of it. Rest in that presence for 2 breaths. Then continue. Try a sensory snapshot. Choose one sense for 15 seconds. Hearing, just let sounds arrive. Touch, feel your feet on the floor. Sight, absorb colors and shapes. Then notice the silent awareness that is perceiving the sense. Rest there, try the who is breathing. Check in. Feel one inhale and exhale. Softly ask, who is aware of this breath? Don't answer, just sense the knower. Try noticing space. Look around the room. See not just the objects, but the space between them. Turn inward. Sense the inner space where your thoughts and feelings appear. Rest in that spaciousness. Consistency beats duration. Tiny repetitions build the habit of resting as awareness. The mind's noise can easily hide the profound quiet that has always been here. The essential move is not to conquer the river. It is simply to remember the riverbank, the steady, aware presence that is your truest home. From that place, your thoughts and emotions can rise and fall without sweeping you away. Decisions clarify. Prayer deepens. Compassion widens. This is the very heart of peace beyond thought. Peace is not a prize awarded for perfect thinking, but the natural inherent tone you discover when you rest in awareness. Keep returning. The river will keep moving, and you will know exactly where to sit. If this reflection helped you find even a moment of stillness, subscribe for more weekly guidance from Peace Beyond Thought. And if you feel called to go deeper, you can explore our resources at peacebeyondthought.com. Remember, doubt your thoughts, trust the stillness. Peace is already yours.